Hi, I'm Ricardo, owner of Don Ricardo Foods. I want to talk about our mission, what we're seeking to accomplish, a little history about how we got here, and not necessarily in that order. So here we go. Don Ricardo Foods wants to provide traditional, old-fashioned Mexican recipes that you've seen in restaurants. There may be a couple out there that you've never seen or heard of, or very rarely. These recipes will be easy to use through instructions on the package, videos that you may prefer to see on our website, even follow along in-depth videos that will help you follow along and get the recipes done just right. So you will need to do a little bit of chopping, however, a little bit of juicing, a little bit of getting involved, I guess, so to speak, is the best way I can put it. However, the recipes that include the spices are the easy part because they're pre-packaged with the spices already mixed. So whichever you decide to choose to follow along in the videos or just read the instructions on the packaging, it's entirely up to you. But our mission is to help you have a great meal through using these recipes. And as mentioned, you'll get as much help as you want or don't want. That'll be entirely up to you. So about myself, the reason I came up with Don Ricardo Foods and these recipes is since I was very young, I started to cook and like being in the kitchen. I was about 10, maybe close to 11 that I can remember when I came home from school one day and nobody was home and I was hungry. So I'd see my mom prepare many meals many a times, and one of my favorites was chorizo and egg. So I decided I could make it myself and whipped it up, and it came out great. After that, as I grew up, I continued to cook, and of course, as we all do, we moved out of our homes and make our own lives. And as an adult, I would have family and friends over, and everybody would just rave about the food and say it was just as good as my mom's, maybe a little different, but just as good. Simply because I tweaked some of these recipes to my own, in a sense, and many people do that, especially people that have success as chefs and write recipe books and stuff like that. So I'm trying my own hand at it myself, and our flagship product has a lot to do with that. It is a tri-tip Mexican marinade, and I decided to do that about 2000, so it's almost 2 decades since I did it. I discovered tri-tip when I was in my early 20s. But I wanted to change it and do something a little different because tri-tip can be a little difficult to grill and it can be tough sometimes a little bit at the end. So with this recipe, it comes out juicy and tender every time. And that's simply because this marinade is part of the big secret, as some would want to say, I guess. I don't know. That's to each their own opinion. But I've gotten many compliments over the years. I've literally served it to hundreds through church events and work events. So try that product. I'm pretty sure you'll like it, as I've never really gotten any negative remarks about it. And that's basically, as I mentioned earlier, that's our mission, to provide good old-fashioned Mexican recipes with easy to follow along videos. And that's what we want to share. That's basically what it boils down to. So thank you for visiting the website and your purchases. We appreciate the business. And as they say in Mexico, a tu provecho, which means to your advantage. Thank you.